Hello, class. My name is Jean Chalas, and today we're going to talk about our story number 3. It is a story about a young man called Dave who inherited a lot of money shortly after leaving college. He got it from one of his uncles who was rich but died childless, so he left everything to his nephew. Dave chose to start a new real estate agency and set it up in a new office, for which he bought new furniture. He had been there for a few hours when he heard someone coming to his door. Thinking it was his first customer, he picked up the phone and started pretending that he was on a call with someone really important who lived in New York and wanted to buy a house. The visitor, who after knocking on the door waited politely for Dave to finish the conversation, informed him that he was a technician that was sent to connect his phone. This story, for me, the most important message that it leaves is that you should not pretend to be something that you are not. Dave was really fortunate to inherit that much money. However, it is important to remember that money alone is not everything. You also need to have the right attitude. If you're starting from scratch, even though you may have many resources at your disposal, you must remain humble and understand that things must happen step by step. Instead, like in this story, people often try to pretend that everything is very well and that they are successful, even when there is nothing real about it. Furthermore, people behave as if they thought they were not gonna get caught, and more often than not, they are. Sometimes immediately, other times people just let them show the charade, only to then splash them with the cold waters of reality. I think no matter how much money you have and how privileged your position is, you must not bite more than you can chew. You shouldn't act like something that you are not. Otherwise, you may be caught red-handed. One situation where I have closely seen it happen, that people pretend to be something that they aren't, or they are, or that they are more successful than what they actually are, is with people who travel to the United States. Almost invariably, they come back pretending to be rich, even if they have been there for a very short time or just don't have a good job. You can see them driving around in luxury cars that they cannot afford, but they just rent them just to make people believe that they can. Uh, People pretending to be more than what they are, more than what they can really do, to have more success than what they have had. Be it money, talent, status, it's not good for either themselves or the people around them. I think you should humbly live within your means and work slowly, step by step, to increase those means progressively so that you can really enjoy your life instead of living in a false one where everything can just come tumbling down at any time and you'll be just afraid of being discovered.